Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are taking a look at the energy surrounding the full moon in Leo happening on January 25th. So full moons are all about illuminating parts of our life that are in need of reevaluation, change, so that we can become aware of the things that we need to release and let go of. So with this full moon in Leo, this energy is speaking to releasing rigidity, some behaviors, thoughts, situations that limit the playful, creative, free-flowing, self-expressive elements of our lives. There may be this need to release elements of pride. You may be becoming aware of moments, situations, etc., where you're letting pride come between you and the expressions of your best and brightest self. This is illuminating you to your own radiance, your own capacity to shine and be bold and full of life. This is also illuminating things that either bring joy to your life or are not bringing joy into your life, so that you can release some of the things that are not bringing joy and allow yourself to open up in that space to things that do. There may be some realizations around where you have been placing your loyalty and any changes, any adjustments that you may wish to make in that. Yeah, that feels complete. So let's go ahead and see what messages need to come through in the cards. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Not all messages are going to resonate with everyone. If something is not pertinent to your situation or matching your energy, just disregard those. Don't force them to fit. This is timeless as well, so whenever you're coming across this message, it's going to be relevant for you then. It may be a good time to reflect on what you were going through during this full moon, or it may just be more relevant to you at the time that you're seeing it. We're all moving at different speeds, on different timelines. Okay, these came out together. We'll take those together. And let me get one more, please. Okay. Yeah. So with the Hermit here and the overall energy, there is this heavy energy of introspection, of things being illuminated, particularly things that you're holding on to that may need to be released, that may need to come to an end for you to have much more of that joyful energy, that playful energy that's going to make you feel more emotionally stable, feel like happy and warm and free, feel like your life is worth celebrating. So yeah, there's a clear picture that you're carrying some sort of burden, moving into this time and space that's becoming more and more heavy to carry. You may have a lot of responsibilities, of stresses in your life, where things are really feeling like a lot of hard work, not that energy of being like joyful and playful, like lighthearted. It feels very heavy, and you're in need of something to celebrate. You may be feeling like you keep having these experiences piling on top of one another, of every time you turn around, there's like something else that's a problem, something else you have to take care of, something else you have to consider. And so it's not leaving a lot of space for you to feel happy, for you to feel like you're winning in some area, like something is going your way. You're having a little difficulty with your perspective, with your clarity of understanding. I'm getting there's like old thought patterns, old ways of thinking that are getting in your way of being able to experience this happier energy. There may also be some challenges around communication. We'll clarify here in a moment to get some more details about what's going on. But there is this hope, there is this element of inspiration for you that is going to lead you through this phase of your life to something better, to some sort of wish fulfillment. Like there is like a light at the end of the tunnel. There's something brighter waiting for you, something more aligned waiting for you. It's like you're not meant to be carrying such a heavy burden, like weighing on you and feeling like you don't have space for yourself and your own happiness. You are manifesting new opportunities for love, for joy, for abundance, for feeling more prosperous, more peaceful, instead of having this heavy energy weighing on you all the time. But it is going to require you to leave some things behind, to release certain mindsets, certain people, certain situations, whatever is being illuminated for you at this time in your life that is not bringing you joy, that's not giving you that warm, free, radiant feeling of being able to celebrate your life. Okay, let's clarify and see what else they want to tell us about this energy. We'll start with the 10 of Wands. Okay, we have the Lovers. Let's see what comes out with that. It's like one element that I'm picking up on is that all of this responsibility, all of this burden that you're carrying, like something about it feels out of alignment to you. And it's not just this situation where you have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things to tend to. It's more like something feels misaligned. Something feels off. That some things are misplaced. Tell me a little bit more about that, please. Okay, the King of Pentacles is underneath. So this is very interesting. It feels like there's some sort of responsibility in your life that doesn't give back to you, like for all of the effort that you put into like being responsible for it. It's like this energy of constantly giving and stressing and carrying this burden. But it's almost like this expectation that others have of you, or that you have of yourself. That like this energy that even though these don't feel like your sticks, that, or at least not all of them, some of them probably are, but that you're in this mindset of feeling responsible for carrying everyone else's stuff too. And you don't, like this could be a family situation, like carrying the burden of a family situation, like being the primary provider, but not receiving the recognition for all of the effort and all of the responsibility that you take. And it's like you're wanting to set this burden down, to release some of it, because there's this, like the 10 is at the end of a cycle. You're wanting to start something new, and that was weird. One slipped out. And the Lovers is here. But the cycling back around, the Ace of Wands comes after the 10 of Wands. It's like you want to set this burden down and seize a new opportunity that you feel very strongly about, you have a lot of desire for. But like in carrying all this around, you haven't been able to give it the time and attention and focus that you would like. And with these other cards here, it feels like there's a relationship, like a person on your mind that you would like to be giving some time and energy to, would like to invest in and build with, that you feel is a very aligned avenue for you to be feeling abundant and prosperous, this like loving, happy, joyful energy, feeling more free and secure at the same time. It feels much like it feels solid in a way that feels like pleasant and happy, rather than like the solidness of this like heavy weight of carrying this burden on your own. But like you're in this energy of just like stoically dealing with it, taking care of what needs to be taken care of, disciplining yourself to get it done. Let's look at the Three of Cups. We're just getting a signal. It's like someone wants to see you. Oh, hold on. I just dropped this on the floor. What is this? Okay. There's a little more information about that burden that you're carrying. Let me get one more. So, yeah. Okay. Here we have the Emperor at the bottom. And like this is in the position of what you're not expecting. Exactly. It's like you're kind of expecting to continue carrying this burden in some respect. Your advice is to let it go, and that's coming out specifically here. Both of those cards showed back up here. It's like there's this unexpected release, or like sudden release perhaps of like setting some of this down that's like extraneous, maybe like carrying other people's burdens that you don't need to be a part of, that aren't serving you, that are distracting from your own ability to be happy. And with the Three of Cups here specifically, that's like a third party situation. Now, that could mean a lot of different things. A third party could be a romantic partner. It could be a family member. It could be a job, a work issue. It could be like an unhealthy habit, whether that's like something like a dependency, like an addiction, or if it's just like a way of thinking, a thought pattern. So take that as it resonates. Whatever feels like an extra third party in your life that is distracting you from this opportunity, this new path that you want to go down, that feels more aligned, that feels like something you want to build into, something to invest in, whatever is distracting you from that, or pulling you away, that feels like a responsibility that's not yours truly, that's what you're being asked to release during this time, to let go of, because in doing so, it's opening up this new pathway, this new opportunity to move forward toward what it is that you desire. Like the Ace of Pentacles is the first step toward building the Ten of Pentacles, which is like a card of like ultimate fulfillment in every aspect of life. So you may be needing to take control of your life again, to set some clear boundaries, to reestablish a new order to things, to be clear on what you're going to be responsible for and what you're not going to be responsible for, so that you have the freedom of movement to create your own happiness through the actions that you're taking. Okay, let's look at the Page of Swords. Oh, okay. King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're in this thought pattern of being in this very responsible energy, like feeling responsible for everyone else's things, whatever that may mean. You know, in some circumstances, it's necessary to be responsible for other people. Like when we have children that aren't capable of being responsible for themselves, or, you know, other circumstances of that nature. But there are some things that we allow ourselves to take responsibility for that we don't actually have to. And that sometimes we would be better off letting those things sort themselves out and take responsibility for themselves. So you're having some difficulty with this mindset at this time. It's like you're trying to control this situation, to make you feel stable, but it's actually like destabilizing you to be carrying so much and carrying more than what is, it's like really true and really right for you. And it's like this is something you're thinking about and considering about. But there is this element of confusion. It's like there's this mental restlessness, like this going back and forth energy. But you're having some difficulty getting clarity on this situation, on truly realizing and recognizing, like parsing out which things are really necessary for you to continue to carry and which are the ones that you need to set down. There may also be some, like I said before, some difficulty with communication. Maybe there's some internal intuitive understanding of what it is that you need to leave behind, to let go of, to set aside. But that you're not willing to admit this externally at this point in time, and are needing to reflect on how to go about communicating that truth, being realistic, and exercising your authority to make things clear about those boundaries that you may be setting. And listening to your feelings, the signals that you're receiving emotionally from your body are going to be very helpful in determining where to set boundaries, what the truth is, and what it is that you're ready to let go of at this time. I do need to say here, with the King of Swords coming out, if it happens to be that your third party that's feeling like a misaligned responsibility is a marriage partner, you may be having difficulty like accepting the need for divorce. That's very specific for that situation. But regardless, there is this energy of difficulty being willing and like disciplining yourself to set that boundary, to divorce whatever it is in your life that you're needing to let go of. If that, be a family situation, a work situation, whatever, like the word still applies. It's just there is like a specific to that. So if that's extra confirmation for someone, there you go. Let's look at the star. Yeah. With the Two of Pentacles, there's this energy of like reorganizing and rebalancing your priorities is a key to your success. Like like allowing yourself to intuit emotionally what it is that you need to prioritize over other things. And like based on this energy, it's like what you need to prioritize is, oh yeah, is what brings you happiness, what makes you feel free, what reduces your stress. So it's almost like this energy of determining like what the most stressful aspects of your life are, what is keeping you up at night, what's giving you, what's fueling your fear, what's causing a lot of anxiety for you, what's consuming your thoughts in a negative way for the majority of the day. And also to consider, like what these attachments are that you have, that you're having trouble letting go of, that are keeping you in this negative energy. And also to consider what things like when you encounter those stressful situations, the things that like upset you, like where does your mind go to as a sort of escape, as a sort of deviation from those heavy, more pressing worries and fears. That's like that emotional response of what's causing the anxiety, what's causing the fear, like what makes you angry, what upsets you in a negative way. Those are things you need to consider about releasing something in some respect to that, and anything that as a deviation from that, it brings you some sort of peace, some sort of comfort, some sort of like an aspect of joy amidst that. That's something that you need to prioritize as moving towards bringing more of in your life. So doing this reprioritization, bringing yourself into greater balance, is giving you hope. It's like giving you faith in the ability to create a new path for yourself in life that leaves you feeling a lot more comfortable, a lot more stable, a lot more grateful for the things that you have going on. Leaves you feeling actually much more accomplished, because like with this 10 of Wands energy, it's like the work is never done and it's never appreciated. In this 9 of Pentacles energy, it's like setting you up for a scenario where you actually get to rest and reflect on the efforts you've been making, and where it's like the rewards that it's gotten you, and the appreciation that you receive, the recognition that you receive for that. All right, let's look at this other Page of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay. With the 8 of Swords here, there is this element coming back up of it being a situation where it's your mental perspective, your old thought patterns about carrying all of the stresses and weight of other people, other situations that you don't necessarily have to if it's not like if you're not being recognized for it, if you're not being appreciated, then it's like it's you keeping yourself in that position of continuing to shoulder that burden without any sort of reward for it. And that's causing delays in you manifesting a situation where you feel much more happy and free and good about your life. There's this energy of being able to give yourself to offer yourself to things that you can depend on, that you can rely on, to sort of improve your situation. Like if you're depending and relying on something and it's constantly detracting and making the situation worse, there's this need to put an end to that those are some of the things you need to release and let go of, like abandon those projects or whatever it is, and focus your attention on things that are much more reliable, that you see the return, the results on all of the hard work that you put into it. So with this outcome is a closing out of that cycle of getting in your own way mentally by thinking you have to give to something that's ultimately unreliable and doesn't recognize or appreciate or reward the work that you do, the responsibility that you take for it, so that you can move on to something that allows you to feel more free and playful and happy. Like you're getting recognized and like can like celebrate your life. The Five of Swords at the bottom here is also speaking to this element of like you're feeling the tension of constantly giving yourself to something that you can't depend on. And there's also this element of making these changes, of being in that Emperor energy and setting new boundaries, setting a new order, a new structure to your life that allows you to experience those wins. Because this scenario of like moving into this, it's like it feels like you're working so hard and constantly losing or just having more work to do. So you need to focus on the outcome that allows you to win. Because if you're fighting so hard for something and constantly losing, that's a sign that you need to fight for something else. All right, let's look at the Five of Pentacles. Strength. Yeah. Whatever it is that you need to leave behind, abandon, release with this new moon. Oh, that's interesting. Strength, Leo. That's it's definitely releasing with this full moon in Leo. I think I said new moon, but it's the full moon. It's going to require a lot of your strength, a lot of, I'm also hearing tact for some reason. It's going to require a lot of courage and confidence to make this change. But I mean, this is the Five of Pentacles. It's time for a change. It's like you can't keep going on in this energy. And this is a turning point. There's this need to think about what you want your future to look like. If you want to have a future of constantly feeling like you're doing all of this work and losing, or if you want to like cut your losses and set some things aside that you don't really need to be tending to, that should be someone else can like take that over, and that can be their responsibility, so that you can move toward like other investments of your time and energy in your life, and feel like you're having some wins, having some excitement that's not stress, some positivity, some something to look forward to. It's like it's time for a positive change in your life, so that you feel successful and abundant in your future. But it will not be an easy change to make for you, but it is very needed. It is necessary for you to feel some relief, to feel some sort of joy in your life. And here again, like speaking to the courage necessary to stand up for yourself and what you need for all of the effort that you put in. There is something that needs to come to an end. The cycle needs to be closed out. And like I mentioned before, it may happen very suddenly, like getting this insight and like taking control and just setting that boundary and being like, no more, like I'm not doing this anymore. And that could really shake things up. But that's what's necessary to allow you to move forward and find this stability, this happiness, this feeling of freedom and alignment and emotional fulfillment, happiness, harmony. That's what this full moon is about connecting you with. Okay, so let's see what wants to come out in the oracle. Anything to confirm or add? Okay, compassion. This is interesting. What's coming through on this is that you've been having a lot of compassion for other people, other situations, whatever you've got going on in your life that you're giving so much time and effort and energy to, that's weighing on you so heavily. You've been having a lot of compassion for things outside of yourself. And there needs to be this sort of reversal of roles where you offer some of that compassion to yourself, so that you don't feel this extreme burden of being compassionate toward everyone else but you. It's like this need to draw some of your energy back into yourself and give it to yourself. Like, give yourself some love rather than continuing to like stress yourself out, trying to keep up with everyone and everything, to give yourself this grace to let go of what can be let go of, what needs to be let go of, so that you can do what's right for you. I thought that was very interesting. Do the work came out in reverse. It feels like you've been doing the work for other people outside of yourself, for other situations, organizations outside of yourself, like always shouldering more than your share of the burden. And you're being asked to stop doing all of that work, to bring it back inside, to make more of the work that you do on your inner landscape, to give some of that compassion to yourself, to give some of all of this energy that you're giving out to others to yourself. You'll be seeing signs and reminders. You may already be, and you may have been ignoring them. They're real. They're trying to tell you about this. You may see them in different things, like it may come through in music, it may come through in like seeing certain numbers in places, but like with the stuff on this card in particular, like if you see like butterflies, birds in a way that like strikes you, like in a moment where you're feeling this stress of whatever you're carrying that you need to release. Also, like if you see feathers on the ground, when you see a rainbow in association with that as well, then it's like those are reminders to refocus here and pull things back into yourself and quit giving everything to other people and leaving yourself with nothing. There's this element of divine timing. It's like that tower, that breaking point. It's like you'll know when the time is right. It will perhaps feel like a breaking point where you just like throw those sticks down and say, like, draw the line, say, I'm not doing this anymore. But recognize this is the energy, this is what's behind this, and this is some good guidance on how to cope with that and how to deal with that, to replenish yourself and allow yourself to heal for how things have been going. Yeah, there's like this strong energy of renewal and like aligning with yourself in a spiritual sense and what feels right to you. And when you reach this point of like this turning point, the wheel of fortune, like this no going back, like the change is happening, you'll recognize that it happened like not a moment too late or a moment too soon. Okay, so if this reading resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for letting me read for you. If you are interested in a personal reading, the description box below will tell you how to arrange that. And I will see you later. Bye.